So, good morning once again, beta.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am.
I just asked you what is strength in the morning. I hope you know what is strength. How many people were there in the morning? Hello, can you hear me?
Ma'am, your voice is coming very low.
Now, is it
Yes, now it's
okay?
good. Yes.
Since morning there's some network problem, beta. Even in camera it was not coming okay. Okay,
Yes, I
fine.
understand.
So, I just asked you how many children were present in the morning. Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
how many children were present in the morning?
Uh, 18 plus 3, 21.
21, and now it is 16,
No, ma'am. Now it is 15.
15.
Ma'am, 11.
Promotion 11. Very good. I
15
hope
are there.
15 are there. Okay, fine.
Ma'am, it is last lecture, and then all are
That's
gone.
fine. Should not be. No, that's what I want to tell all of them. It should not be. This should not be the way. That's
Yes,
what I
ma'am.
want to teach you. Okay.
Ma'am, can I read?
Yeah. Let me press this. Oh, you have to start. Right, beta? Start, beta.
Start. Types of fuels. Fuels are of three main types. There are
Use the
solid
mic,
fuels.
beta. Someone is shouting
Example.
at the background.
uh,
Otherwise, you shift to another room. Is it from your
Solid
house? Someone
fuels.
is shouting.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so
My
just
sister.
yeah, so try
Ma'am,
to
ये
go to
कैसे
some other
चुप रहे
place. That will better
चुप
because it's
नहीं
being
बहन
recorded better. It's being recorded.
solid fuels example wood coal charcoal etc liquid
Charcoal it
fuels
is better, not calcol.
example
Charcoal.
charcoal example kerosene petrol diesel etc gases fuels example cng lpg biogas hydrogen etc then scroll down.
It's only pics. There's nothing. Now fuels are of how many types better? Three types. How many types are there? Three types.
Three types.
One is solid, that is wood, coal, charcoal.
Example wood, coal, charcoal, etc.
And liquid
Liquid
is
fuels. Example kerosene, petrol, diesel, etc. Gaseous fuels. Example CNG, LPG, biogas, hydrogen, etc. Number one, solid fuels. Example wood, coal, charcoal,
why you
etc.
why are you repeating it? I can see over here solid fuels. This is wood. This is liquid. This is coal. Yes, better. You can see.
Ma'am, what is
Yes.
black color
Yeah,
in?
this is coal. Coal. This is coal. Now we come to liquid fuel. This is kerosene. Yes, right? This is kerosene. This is
Yes.
petrol
Petrol.
or diesel. Petrol or diesel. This is gaseous fuel. CNG. And the bottom one is LPG. Yes. Understood? You can differentiate all these types of fuels now, solid, liquid, and gases. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, we will do solid fuels one by one. You can see wood over here on the left hand side. Yes, this is wood. Hello.
Ma'am,
Say
your
something.
voice is coming
Now,
very slow.
now,
Yes, now it's good, ma'am.
just keep on complaining. So I'm actually right now I'm shouting. I'm not speaking, but I'm shouting. So wood you can see over here. Now this is cow dung cakes. You see this cow dung cakes?
Yes.
Yes, this is solid fuels. Then we have
Yes,
charcoal.
but
What is
very
this?
dirty.
Yes, what did you say?
Cow dung.
Yeah,
Cake, very dirty.
I know, but that is a fuel. Village people use it as fuel. This is charcoal. Can you see this? And this is
Yes.
coal. This is coal. It looks like stone. This is coal. Now we have liquid fuels. The first one is kerosene. See, blue colored is kerosene. This is kerosene. Okay. Here, hydrogen as a fuel. Okay. This is diesel. Can you see this? Diesel.
Yes.
And this is alcohol, ethanol. This is alcohol. Petrol. Got it now? So we have kerosene, diesel, petrol, hydrogen, ethanol as liquid fuels. Okay. Now we come to gaseous. First one is LPG. Then we have CNG. Can you see the CNG beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Then we have biogas. Do you know what is biogas? Do you have any idea of biogas beta? In the
No.
village, you must have seen a dome-like structure where they make a pit and they put urine of cow urine, then cow dung, then kitchen waste, then animal waste. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Then
Yes.
leaves, straw, twigs, branches, everything is dumped inside. And then it is allowed to digest. It is allowed to decompose. After a month or so, the gas will start coming up. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, that is biogas, which is used as a fuel for cooking purpose. And what is left at the bottom is the residue, which is used as manure. Have you understood? So we are getting two
Yes.
things at a time. The biogas for cooking purpose and the residue is used as a manure. Any problem? I'm just giving you a know-how how we are using this biogas. Okay, so all the waste is used for creating biogas. So this is the pit. Can you see this? This is the pit.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the pit, and everything is put over there. And from there, here you can get the slurry, the manure, and from here you can get the gas. Yes, beta, what do you want to ask? Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
what do you want to ask? You want to ask anything?
No, ma'am.
This is coal gas. Even it is used as fuel. I hope you have understood all types of fuels now. Solid, liquid, and gas. Now the fourth one that I'm going to show you is not in a book. Remember that. It is nuclear. What is that, beta? Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Okay.
Nuclear.
So it is
Can I
happening
read,
sun.
ma'am?
No, I'm reading it out. Where it is happening, beta? Here, sun. Nuclear reaction is happening. And these are the wherever you can get this spots, these are the sunspots. Okay. I want to just magnify to show you what is actually happening. Can you see this?
Yes.
Then only you will have an idea why I'm showing you this. So can you see this? It has come out. Can you see this?
Ma'am, can I go for breakfast?
Yeah, sure, better. You can. But observe it. Whatever I'm teaching you, observe that. Okay? Take your mobile along with you when you're eating. As it is you're not speaking, just listen to whatever I'm saying. Okay? Now, these are called as sun fuels. What are these called as? sun flares. Do you see this? Flames coming out.
Yes.
Got it? This gives out energy. What it is doing better? It is giving out energy. I don't want to get into detail. I will talk to you about it later. You understand better? So when the chemical reactions are happening, what is produced? Heat and light are produced. What is produced better? Heat and light. So you can see over here, this is the heat and this is the light. Both are produced due to the reaction. And what is the reaction? Nuclear reaction, because here nucleus is involved. That's all you have to know. So something new that I've taught you right now. This is regarding nuclear energy. What we are doing better? Nuclear energy. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now talk about fuel efficiency. Please read.
Ma'am, can I read? Fuel efficiency. Suppose you were asked to boil a given quantity of water using cow dung, coal, and LPG as fuel. Which fuel will you prefer? Give your reason. You may take the help of your parents. Do these three fuels produce the same amount of heat? The amount of heat energy produced on complete combustion
Kilogram.
of 1 kilogram of a fuel is called its calorific
Calorific.
yeah,
I'm waiting for
calorific
you.
value.
Okay, you're well right. Then
The calorific value of a fuel is expressed in a unit called kilojoule per
joule,
per kilo.
joule per kilogram.
Kilojoule
Kilojoule per
per
kilogram.
per
Kilogram.
kilogram.
Okay, is this clear?
Yes.
Now you have been asked some water, boiled water. What are the fuel that you are going to use, beta? Either you use powder or use coal or LPG. You understood? You got three fuel, namely powder, coal, and LPG. And what you have to do, you have to boil water. Is this clear? So you will take three vessels. Hello. You will take three vessels with water, and you will boil one on powder, second on coal, and third on LPG. Is this clear?
Yes.
Now the question is, out of these three fuel, which one will you take? Which one will you prefer? Which fuel will you prefer to boil water? Tell me. Can you hear me?
LPG.
LPG. Why? Why? Be fast, better. Why? Why will you prefer LPG? Give me answer.
It gives heat.
Doesn't give it. All the fuel are giving heat, better. Why would you wish to go for LPG? Simple answer, better. It is the most convenient of all. Isn't it, better? Cow dung, you have to dry it, you have to pick it up, you have to dry it, you have to break it, and it does not burn on its own. You have to put kerosene, you have to put some paper, you have to put some dry grass, that is straw, and then burn it. You understand? Coal,
Yes.
now you got it? How in the village we burn coal, the same thing. Coal you cannot burn on its own. It has to be put along with a bit of kerosene, a bit of paper, grasses, dried grasses, and then it takes on burning. Is this clear? Whereas LPG, you just put it on, you allow the burner to click and it goes on. Did you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why we use LPG because it's very, very convenient. So I think you got the reason.
Yes.
Now the next question is cow dung, coal and LPG give the same amount of heat? No. Cow dung, coal and LPG will give same amount of heat? No. LPG will give the maximum. You understand? Because in
Yes.
coal, when we are using coal, we allow the stove, you know that mud stuff, the clay stuff, which we call as sagdi, we put the vessel on top. So the coal heat cannot come so much as we get from the LPG, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So obviously, the amount of heat energy by LPG is the maximum. Now, what is calorific value? This is the amount of heat energy when you burn 1 kilogram of fuel. When you burn 1 kilogram of fuel, we say whatever the heat energy we get, we say that it is calorific value. So heat obtained from burning 1 kilogram of any fuel becomes its calorific value. How is it expressed, beta? How is it denoted? As kilojoule per kg. How is it denoted, beta? Kilojoule per kg.
Per kg.
This is the calorific value. That's why you people must be aware of that whenever you go for a gym or anyone goes for a gym, what do they say? Burn your calories, isn't it? That means your body should produce such heat, so much of heat that you perspire, you sweat out, and you're burning your energy. Is this clear?
Yes.
That is also calorific value.
Fuel, ep- fuel efficiency. The amount of heat energy produced on a complete combustion of 1 kilogram of a fuel is called its calorific
Calorific.
calorific value.
These are all new words, brother. That's how you will learn. Okay. That's why
Yes.
I'm not helping you out. First, I will allow you to try. If you go wrong, I will correct you. If you go right, well and good. This is how you will learn. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. The value
Now,
of a fuel is expressed in a unit called kilojoules per kilogram.
all of you understood? The same thing has been repeated almost, isn't it? But in a different format. So that's why I took it. Okay, so this is gas stove, this is lighter, all fuel. We see the calorific values of different fuels. This you have, I got it from your book. Hello. Start reading better.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes,
Who is reading?
I'm Zahra, ma'am.
I know you were reading, someone else wants to read. Who is she?
It is Raujani. Raujani Sani asked.
Okay, Ravjani Sania. Start better. Then
Yes,
Owen
ma'am.
Fatima. Okay?
Okay. Fuel, cow dung cake, calories 6,000, 8,000. Wood 17,000, 22,000. Coal 25,000, 33,000.
No,
Petrol
you should read.
45.
Hello, beta. Sania. It should be from
Yes, ma'am.
25,000 to 32,000. Read like that. There's a dash in between. Please check better. Isn't it? There's a dash in between. Hello? Is there a dash in between? So it should be 25,000 to 33,000. Is this clear? This is how you have to read it. Okay?
Okay.
Then
um, kerosene 45,000, then diesel 45,000, methane 5,000,
methane. Methane.
CNG 5,000, LPG 55,000, biogas 35,000 dash 4,000,
Not dash.
hydro
35,000 to 40,000.
35,000 to 4,000 40,000, hydrogen 15,000.
So I hope it's not 15,000.
It's
1 lakh
155.
50,000. 1 lakh 50,000, beta.
One lakh
It's got the maximum calorific value. You got it? So which has got the maximum calorific
okay.
value, beta? So we started from less to maximum. You understand? This is how we are going. So this is in thousands and this is in lakhs. Hope you understood. As we go down,
Yes.
the calorific value is increasing. Got it? So when you see cow dung, that's the minimum. That's 6,000 to 8,000. Wood, 17,000 to 22,000. Coal, more than that, 25,000 to 22,000. More than that, petrol, kerosene, diesel, all of them are same, 45,000. A bit more, methane gas, 50,000. More CNG gas, LPG gas, or 50,000, 55,000. Biogas is somewhere in between. So diesel, methane, CNG, LPG are better than biogas because it gives you more heat. So biogas gives around 35,000 to 40,000. The best part about biogas is that we are getting gas from bio. Bio means living organism. When it becomes dead, we get biogas from that. The decomposition. So in short, the waste materials are used in making biogas. So that's one positive point about it. Maximum is hydrogen. We get 1,50,000 calorific weight. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. You have an idea now. What are the fuels when they burn? What is the value? Okay, start with it. Hello, please start with it. What happens when we burn the fuels?
Sanya, continue.
Owen Fatima, I don't think Vanessa can hear me. Can anyone read?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, start reading with her.
Okay. Burning of fuels reached harmful products. First, carbon fuels
I
like
can't hear you
wood,
properly.
coal,
I can't hear you properly.
carbon like wood, coal, petroleum, resin,
Can
carbon
anyone else read?
part.
Ma'am, her voice is cutting.
That's what I said. It's not cutting, it's cracking. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, do me a favor and you start reading. If you don't have time, I want to finish this
Okay.
chapter.
Burning of fuels leads to harmful products. Number 1. Carbon fuels like wood, coal, petroleum release unburned carbon particles. These fine particles are dangerous pollutants causing respiratory disease such as asthma. Number 2. Incomplete combustion of these fuels gives carbon monoxide gas. It is a very poisonous gas. It is dangerous to burn coal in a closed room. The carbon monoxide gas produced can kill persons sleeping in that room.
Have you understood something? Did you understand something while reading?
Yes.
Hello? Okay. Now, okay, we are burning fuels, right, beta? We are burning fuels. But obviously, as a byproduct, we are causing pollution. For example, let's talk about the carbon fuels, the ones which is made up of carbon. Now, what is made up of carbon? Wood, coal, petroleum, all are made up of carbon. So when we burn it, so certain unburned carbon particles are released during the burning process. These are very fine particles and that becomes pollutants. Now we breathe those pollutants, it goes inside our system while breathing and it causes asthma, respiratory diseases. Agree?
Yes.
Sometimes if the fuel does not burn properly, if the combustion is not complete, it is incomplete. When it is complete, we get carbon dioxide gas. You should understand that. When I burn the fuel completely, we get carbon dioxide gas. But if the fuel is not burning completely, then which gas is released with the carbon monoxide? Now, carbon monoxide is CO. Carbon dioxide is CO2. Is this clear?
Yes.
Now, I should tell you, carbon monoxide is dangerous than carbon dioxide. You should always know that. Carbon monoxide is a very poisonous gas. So, it is not advisable that you can have the stove with coal at home or in a room to warm the room. Never do that. In a closed room, you should not ever burn the coal in a closed quarter. Because what is produced? Carbon monoxide is produced, and in sleep only we will die. So the monoxide gas can even kill people while sleeping in that room. Is this clear? We have to be very,
Yes.
very careful. There's two things we have done. Now the third thing, let's read.
Number 3. Combustion of most fuels releases carbon dioxide in the environment. Increased concentration of carbon dioxide in the air is believed to cause global warming.
We know that whatever fuels we are burning, what it is producing, beta, which is the gas that is producing,
Carbon dioxide.
we already know that when the carbon dioxide level is increasing in our atmosphere, it is leading to what it has led to. It has led to global warming already. We are already in the phase of global warming. You understand? Next.
Burning of coal and diesel releases sulfur dioxide gas. It is an extremely suffocating and corrosive gas. Moreover, petrol engines give off gaseous oxides of nitrogen. Oxides of sulfur and nitrogen dissolve in rainwater and form acids. Such rain is called acid rain. It is very harmful for crops, buildings, and soil.
What did you understand from here? Acid rain. What did you understand, Vita?
Acid rain.
Hello? Acid rain. I hope you understood what I'm trying to say. This is how the global warming we saw, now we are seeing acid rain. Whenever you are burning coal or diesel, what is produced, Vita? Which gas, along with carbon dioxide, which gas is produced? Say,
Sulfur dioxide.
it is SO2. What it is, Vita?
SO2.
So
What is the features of SO2? It is suffocating and corrosive gas. What is the meaning of corrosive? Now, if this gas deposits on the monuments, that monument surface will become rough. So that's why it is called as corrosive. Is this understandable?
Ma'am, can you explain it once again, please?
Now, this gas, when it is in atmosphere, it is reacting with the sandstone of buildings. Yes. What is called
Yes.
corrosion? Corrosion is what? You saw the rusting. Rusting of iron is corrosion. Same way, corrosion of monuments. That means the rough surface becomes rough. Taj Mahal, how smooth it is, but the upper surface has become rough due to acid rain. Is this clear?
Yes.
It's called corrosion. Now, petrol engines. If we are using petrol in our vehicles, when we use it, it also gives out gaseous oxides. Of which one? Nitrogen. We saw sulfur, now we are seeing nitrogen. Now, this sulfur oxides, nitrogen oxides, when it mixes with the water vapor present in the atmosphere, it forms acids. What it forms with the acids. Now,
Acids.
yeah, now it comes down in the form of rain. So that becomes acid rain and it is harming crops, buildings, and soil. I think I taught you about acidic soil, remember? Yes, neutralization, that's what we had done. Hello. Is this understandable better?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It is the same, I guess. So by mistake, it has come again. Now, deforestation and global warming. Please read.
Deforestation and global warming. For centuries, wood was used as domestic and industrial fuel, but now it has been replaced by coal and other fuels like LPG. In many rural parts of our country, people still use wood as a fuel because of its easy availability and low cost. However, burning of wood gives a lot of smoke which is very harmful for human beings. It causes respiratory problem. Also, trees provide us with useful substances which are lost when wood is used as fuel. Moreover, cutting of trees leads to
Deforestation.
deforestation, which is quite harmful to the environment.
Now, we'll see how this deforestation is also leading to global warming. First, what we saw, increase of carbon dioxide amount in the atmosphere leads to global warming. You agree? And how this carbon dioxide is coming? By burning of the fuel. Isn't it better? When we are burning the fuel, carbon dioxide level of the atmosphere increases. Agree or not?
Yes. Excuse me,
Now, the
ma'am.
second way, yes, tell me,
Ma'am, there is an important call.
for you, okay,
Yes, can
no
I
problem.
go?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you,
So
ma'am, and
now,
sorry for disturbance.
it's okay. Now the next one is the deforestation process. One way of having carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is burning the fuel. The next one is deforestation. When you're cutting the trees, that also leads to the increase of carbon dioxide. We know that wood we are using as domestic and industrial fuel. Now we are using coal and other fuels like LPG. But still, in rural areas, that is villages, people are still using wood as a fuel. Why? Because it is available and it is cheap, so they can afford it. But when you are burning wood, it gives too much of smoke, and while when it gives smoke, you start coughing, so it is not good for health as well. So it leads to respiratory problem. Trees, we know that gives us lots of useful substances plus fuel. Remember that. Trees gives us fruits, it gives shelter to the birds, the animals. Isn't it better? Yes?
Yes.
It holds the, it avoids the soil erosion, it gives us oxygen, it gives us shade, it brings the rain. So it is helping so much. It's giving us fuel, no doubt about it, but it's helping us as well. So when you cut the trees, What happens? Deforestation, which is very, very harmful to the environment because now trees they take, there's a reservoir of carbon dioxide. Trees absorb carbon dioxide. When you're cutting trees, who will absorb carbon dioxide? So automatically the intensity or rather the percentage of carbon dioxide increases and which leads to global warming. Is this clear, Beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So when global warming takes place, what happens? I hope there's some time for us to read. No, let's leave it, Beta. How many? How many are there still? Oh, we can read, but this is last slide. Please read it. Please read it, Beta.
From where?
Global warming.
Okay. Um, Global warming is the rise in the temperature of the atmosphere of the Earth. This results, among other things, in the melting of polar glaciers, which leads to a rise in the sea level, causing floods in the coastal areas. Low-lying coastal areas may even be permanently submerged underwater. The use of diesel and
Who's
petrol
speaking?
as fuels.
There's
The
some
use
problem in the background, Beta. Take care.
The use of diesel and petrol as fuel in automobiles is being replaced by CNG, compressed natural gas. Because CNG produces the harmful products in very small amounts, CNG is a cleaner fuel.
Good. What we see is global warming is what? Temperature is rising. You know that every year the temperature is rising, isn't it, Beta? So what is happening? When the temperature rises, glaciers starts melting. What is happening, Beta? Glaciers starts melting. And you know where are the glaciers? On the mountains. There are polar glaciers also in the Antarctic and Arctic. So what is happening? It is melting and it is mixing with the sea. Sea level automatically rises.